Hello everybody, welcome to a different version of Game Talk. Now, right now what you're looking at is the true ending to Life is Strange. And let me explain how and why this is the true ending. It's because, simply put, if you look forward to the events that would happen if you chose the other route, and that is the route of allowing Chloe to die and bringing Mark Jefferson and Nathan Prescott to justice. Well, it won't happen. It wouldn't happen like that at all. What is Max gonna do? Report it to the police? What's Nathan and Miss Mark Jefferson gonna do? What are they gonna do? They're gonna get their high-priced lawyers on it, and the lawyer's going to grill poor young Max, who's already shown that she is, throughout the course of the game, you see that she's an awkward individual. She doesn't quite feel like she fits in. She feels nervous. And she sweats pinballs, evidently. So, what's going to happen when it goes to trial? Their lawyers are going to demand that she take the stand. She takes the stand in her nervous self, and they're going to say, how do you know where the, well, pretty much photo dungeon, how do you know where it's located? How do you know this? How do you know that? They're going to ask her, how does she know all this information? How does she know where Rachel was buried? You know what she's going to say? Is she actually going to say that she can reverse time and she went through all these events? No. She's not going to say that. They're going to think she's crazy. So, Nathan Prescott may wind up going to jail, but at the same time, it's revealed early in the game that he has been talking to a psychologist. So, in other words, mental insanity, that's the cause, and there you go. He gets off on a insanity plea and is unfit to see trial. And I'm pretty sure that his parents' money can probably influence the doctor saying he can't stand trial at all. Thus he would get away with murder. And if she received those powers only to just not do anything with it, because if she doesn't do anything with it, then what would be the point of her getting it? No, the point of her getting it was to save her friend Chloe. That was the point of the whole thing. And you could say also that because the Native American lore there, that yes, there is references to the Native American tribes of the area, that they're a little bit sour against the citizens of Arcadia Bay. Maybe, just maybe, that the tornado that wipes out that town is a little bit of karma from what the city of Arcadia Bay has done to the Native American soil, Native American area of that ground. So, with that in mind, you see Chloe and Max driving off, leaving Arcadia Bay, probably for Los Angeles. And in the other side, you see Max embracing Chloe one last time before she goes back in time again to watch Chloe die. Thus ignoring the fact that she was ever able to rewind time ever again. So, Mark Jefferson would be completely out of any happenings, because they would say, well, this is what we think happened. We think that Max killed Rachel in a fit of jealous rage. Blamed Nathan Prescott. Nathan Prescott, being not of sound mind, brought a gun to school and shot Chloe. they're going to twist this around as defense lawyers do. They can twist, if you get a good enough defense lawyer, they can twist almost anything around. And that's exactly what would have happened. So, as you can see from what I just said, saving Chloe Price seems to be Max's destiny. Now, I know that sounds a little, many people may say that sounds a little messed up, that you sacrifice an entire town for that one girl that you have to actually save 5 or 6 times throughout the course of the game. But that's how it happens. And when it comes to a sequel, I do believe that there's a sequel on the way for Life is Strange, but I don't think it's going to have anything to do with Max or Chloe. Because of that style of open-ended endings that people might get upset about if it takes a definitive route. Plus, not to mention, the way this game is formatted, the way that it's designed, you could put anybody in a somewhat similar situation. But for the sequel, I would actually ask for a little bit more gameplay issues, a little bit more puzzle solving involving the time travel to solve certain puzzles. I would want more of that, more gameplay, but it still has to keep the narrative strong. I mean, that's the claim to fame for this game, Impossible franchise, is a strong narrative, similar to how The Walking Dead, I should say the good Walking Dead games, because there was at least one other Walking Dead game released on console that was just horrible, and all that was a prequel, pre-Atlanta story of how Daryl got his crossbow. He found it on the floor. It reminds me of Stuart from Mad TV. I found it on the floor! Yeah! That's pretty much what Survival Instinct was. Bad game, bad memories. But The Walking Dead Telltale games have been very strong narrative, and the sequel, or I should say part 2, opened up a lot more gameplay options. And as I'm playing part 3 pretty soon, well, I've already played the first 2 episodes. Episode 3 at this time has not been released yet. That one is kind of, well, we'll talk about that one later. So that's gaming talk. I thought I'd try out a little something different by adding the video gameplay in it. I'm hoping it doesn't get copyright stricken. So, alright. See you next time. Bye-bye.